Good morning. How are you? You can't answer that, but thanks for asking. I'm great. Look at this. I've managed to wear some incredible footwear in order to keep myself a bit warmer because my toes were very cold yesterday. I thought I had frostbite. Of course I didn't, but that's what I thought. Just look at them. They're great. They're amazing. Bitch, you guess. So, the day is young. I tried to have a line this morning, didn't work. I did sleep a bit better though last night. I think it was just because I'd slept so poorly the last 2 nights. But I did sleep better. We were thinking about, one thing that I noticed whilst doing these things and editing these things is the amount of times I say the word It's criminal. It's just the worst thing. But I think I'm very conscious of the fact that I need to keep speaking and stop the dead air. And so to fill those empty gaps when I'm trying to formulate a sentence in my head, because I like to know where a sentence is ending before I start the sentence, you know. But to formulate that gap, to fill that gap whilst I'm formulating that, I just say and it's really annoying when it comes to editing. The amount of times I just cut out me going it's outstanding. It's outstanding. I'm actually impressed by the amount of times that I need to edit that out. But yeah, the day's young. I've got coffee number 2. See, I just said then, didn't I? Terrible, absolutely terrible. It looks like a lovely day outside, but I know it's going to be cold as shit. Okay, I need to not say again, because now I'm catching myself doing it. Maybe I can catch myself before actually doing it. I can feel my feet are a lot warmer already. Just put them on, I've just done that stupid intro. But I almost said it, but I've been wearing them for maybe 3 minutes. Yeah, about 3 minutes. And I'm feeling the difference. Almost, and I'm feeling the difference already. So I'm kind of waiting for my friend to come online. Well, you know Aaron. I'm kind of waiting for Aaron online because he's working nights at the moment. And so, I almost did it again. And so, it's always nice to be able to catch him in the day. And that would be great. Oh, this is going well. So I'm just waiting for him to come online. He would have just woken up recently. I'm going to clean up this stuff. You don't... it's a load of my boxes and stuff. It's basically the way I packed was a bit stupid, and I put all of my delicates on top of stuff that I actually needed quite, you know, often. And so it came a point where I was taking them out of my bag and putting them back in so much that, focus on me please, that I just kept them out. So I'm going to tidy that up today. We were planning, Soph and I, on having a few people over tonight from her work, but I don't think that's on anymore. Soph texted me and said that one of the girls has a really bad migraine, which is terrible. I don't get them often, but every time I get them, it's just... it's an awful pain, and the last thing I'd want to do if I had a migraine was to come over to some schmuck's house. Well, it's not even my house. Come over to a house which a schmuck is in and have him try and entertain you for a few hours. So I think maybe we'll start our Harry Potter marathon tonight. Maybe order some food. We've got plenty of food, you know, we could cook, but it's Friday night, so it'd be nice to treat ourselves like an Honest burger or something. Because I had my first Honest burger the other week and it's gorgeous, you know. It almost tastes like Michelle's homemade burgers, which I didn't think it would be possible to recreate that ever. So yeah, that's the plan for tonight. I just got off the phone with Amber Run Joe. he just said he just called me and said that he missed me, which was lovely, and we had a nice chat, and we were talking about Amber Run's plans, and we were talking about my plans, and it was very it's just lovely to you know, hear his voice again. I consider him a very close friend, and I could tell him almost anything, well, anything, although almost anything, and I feel like he'd kind of do the same to me, and it's a really cool friendship. But it's a shame because now he lives in Brighton. Is just, I don't really get to see him that often, so it's nice to hear his voice every now and then. I'm hopefully going to meet up with him next week, him and the band next week, which would be good because they're going to do some recording next week, so I'll try and sneak in for that. So that's today, really. I may carry on with that song that we started writing on stream. Stick the guitar head in there, so you know I'm not just reaching over and punching somebody or something. Maybe I kind of feel like I need, if you watch the stream, if you didn't watch the stream, if you go to twitch.tv/LEVVVIS, that's 4 V's, it's up there. Well, let me just make sure actually. If you go to www.twitch.tv/LEVVVVIS/profile, it will come up with my past broadcasts at the bottom, and you can see the thumbnail for Twitch Tuesday, this week's Twitch Tuesdays is pretty hilarious. But they're both there. Songwriting with your host Lil Wayne. The first one's about 13 minutes long, where we get the guitar down, I think, and then the next hour and 15 is going over lyrics and explaining what I do when I write songs. And that said, and you could see that kind of the lyrics were a bit of a, I just got a bit tongue-tied and I got weighed down by it all, and I should have just moved on. So I think it will take a couple of days for me to have a fresh head for that song, so maybe I'll write another song. I don't know, just waiting for Aaron to come online. We'll see what's happening, we'll see what we're going to do. But I'm going to eat my orange and drink my coffee, and I'll see you later. Today I watched a video. It's about a so there's this guy on YouTube that does like a kind of internet news thing. It's called Drama Alert. I saw a video today and it was like Drama Alert makes a 62-year-old man cry on stream or something, and I clicked on it. It was on my like recommended videos to watch. I clicked on it and it was basically this guy who streams on Twitch the game RuneScape. He's an older guy, I think he's 62, and this guy who does the news channel, he had released a video called something like, it was like, he basically called the guy a paedophile because there was a news story that came out a while ago that a guy had sex with a teenager when he was above the legal age, so then it was illegal, and he was also an old guy that used to Twitch RuneScape or something. So he basically just said, oh, well, these two guys are old, it must be the same person, and he called this guy basically a sex offender. And if you just read the news story, it basically says that the guy who did commit the crime is still in prison, so it can't be this guy who streams RuneScape. And everybody that watched that video was going onto this guy's stream and like telling him to kill himself and calling him a paedophile and like saying incredibly nasty things to this guy who's just, he's retired and he's just doing what he loves, playing games, to like a small amount of people that have, you know, that have watched him and have become his kind of almost friends, basically. And there's this video and it shows the man like basically crying because he was being accused of this incredibly awful thing, and people just assumed it was him. And anyway, the guy who made the video that I watched, saying, drama alert makes a 62-year-old man cry, and basically said, look, it's clearly false, and this guy is clearly going through a lot for no reason. He hasn't done anything. Please go onto his stream and show him some love and all of this. And he has like 500,000 subscribers, the guy who made this video, and this I think his name's Tony, this Tony guy who got accused of doing the thing but didn't do the thing, had like a very small following. And like the next day, this Tony guy was like the 14th most viewed channel on Twitch, and everybody was saying incredibly nice things, and it was a really cool thing to then see, because basically the guy who made the initial video telling people to go onto his Twitch and show him some love then made a new video called "We Made a 62-year-old Man Cry from Happiness" or something, and it's got a clip of Tony basically breaking down because he's just so humbled and so grateful, and it's a really special thing. I had a little cry today when I watched it, just because I don't know, I'd kind of lost most of my faith in people, and this one guy, I can't remember his name. I just watched the 2 videos and then kind of left it. I sent the Tony guy a tweet just to kind of say, you know, keep it up, man. You seem like a real gent. Because, like, I don't know, you can just tell when someone's a really good guy, and I think that this guy has a smart head on his shoulders and a big heart, and I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it really, really made me feel good today. So that's dinner done, and so it's just cleaning it up now. I've got an allergy to something or something, so I'm taking some antihistamine. I'll take a little of my inhaler in a second, because I'm struggling to breathe at the moment, which is pretty not ideal. And then I'll edit this. And then that's Friday. Something's getting announced on Monday at 9 AM involving me, which is really cool. So, but yeah, today I kind of had a little think about future merch ideas, which was cool. I'm gonna start our Harry Potter marathon tonight, as I said earlier. I think have some sweets. Right, I'll see you tomorrow. Happy Friday, everybody. Well, when you see this, it'll be happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, everybody.
Bitch, you guessed.